The version 3 update of Super Mario Maker 2 is packed with new power-ups and enemies, and a long-awaited World Maker mode. The additional music and familiar sound effects sure are cool, but what you may have missed is that each of the Koopalings and Mecha Koopa types all feature unique sound effects when they bounce off music blocks. For the Smb2 Mushroom, you can hear solo strings played in short staccato form. The same tone plays for the frog suit in the Super Mario Bros. 3 game style, and the Super Acorn in the new Super Mario Bros. U game style. But the new power balloon doesn't interact with the music block at all, and instead just sits there, floating in place. The 3 new Mecha Koopa types have separate instrumental sound effects, all based on a Super Saw, a modified sawtooth waveform named after its characteristic saw blade-like pattern. The green Mecha Koopa plays a Super Saw lead, giving a bright timbre or audio texture. The red Blasta Mecha Koopa produces a Super Saw bass, giving a rich, grungy low tone. Finally, the blue Zappa Mecha Koopa generates a Super Saw chord, namely a minor seventh that sets the mood for sweet electronic dance music. The Koopalings all have their own sound effects too. Most of them are just for accent and aren't intended to be used for melodies, but one could experiment. Larry creates a single piano note, but played in reverse. This is what it sounds like if you play the audio backwards. That's a piano, alright. Iggy will generate white noise with rising pitch. In sound production for music, this is called a riser effect. It's great for many modern compositions. Wendy produces a bubbly noise, also with a riser effect. It sounds like something you would hear from a space shooter or an old sci-fi movie. Lemmy is a really interesting one. There are 3 sound effects that his presence can trigger. For lower music blocks, a distinct hello is heard.
Hello. Hello.
With higher music blocks, you can hear okay instead.
Okay. Okay.
The balls that Lemmy tosses make an excited yay sound when they bounce off the music blocks.
Yay! Yay!
Like Lemmy, Roy plays a slightly different sound depending on where the music block is positioned. An electric guitar fret slide for the lower blocks, and a bass guitar fret slide for those higher up. You'd think it would be the other way around. Morton makes a sound that is almost chaotic, but if you pay close attention, it sounds much like marching band percussion. It mixes the booming of a bass drum with crashing cymbals. Ludwig, like the classical musical genius he is, creates a crescendo of combined timpani roll and cymbals used in an orchestra. It's a really nice flair. So what do you think of the new music block sound effects? Will you use them to create exciting new music courses? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell if you haven't yet. And of course, stay tuned to Game Explain for more on Super Mario Maker 2 and other things gaming, too. Until next time, ciao!